Streamers, welcome to CyberGameway's 2.0 beta test. This is an absolutely monumental time for us here at CyberGameway. We've finally been able to get those upgrades in place, and we are super excited to be able to offer this beta program to you. I'm CyberGameway's founder and CEO. I'm feeling lucky, and I just wanted to say we are extremely proud of what we have here, what we've put together, all of the hard work that we have done to be able to offer you this platform and service. We really think this is going to help streamers and gaming organizations as well as others alike, and we really feel that you're going to get a great head start during this beta test. So during this beta test, you're going to be checking out a few main things. The first is you're going to learn how to design and develop your own personal CyberGameway website. It's going to be fully customizable, so go crazy with it. You know, we want you to feel like you and put out a beautiful website just for yourself. Next, you're going to then check out your branded merchandise. On this merchandise, you're going to, design it however you wish with your designs, your logos, and list them and mark them up for sale, all these great things. And then finally, we want to check into the marketing aspects of things, setting up your email integrations, finding those Google Analytics, really doing the SEO optimization to help bring you more traffic. So with all of these tools and much more to come, I just want to say thank you so much, and we're really looking forward to working together. Hey, welcome to the CyberGameway 2.0 beta test. Hey everyone, welcome to your CyberGameway website. This is going to be the main page it directs you to after you have successfully logged into your CyberGameway account. This is the dashboard page, and I'm just going to kind of go over here what kind of components we have going on, what we're looking at, and really just a quick little navigation of where and how to find certain things. At this point, we're going to kind of go over what you can find on the dashboard and what information is important to take a look at here. So on this dashboard, you're going to be able to search and find things pertaining to any orders or sales commissions that you've had on the website, and any visitors or any referrals that you've added to your network here at CyberGameway, as well as how many a summary of how many actual decorated products or pieces of merchandise you have created and listed on your website. Now, what's really cool with this dashboard is it's all summary based, so you just kind of select what parts you want to take a look at. For example, what analytics you're looking for, and this is visitors I have selected at the bottom here over the past month at the top. And you can kind of go through this and see, okay, how many visits did I have in the past week? This is kind of what it'll look like. Give you a graph representation here, and then a clear and concise number here on the left. You can kind of go through for quotes, see it in the past 24 hours, how many sales you've made, all these different parts. On the left, you're going to notice a menu navigation. And what I'm going to do right now is just kind of go through the menu, let everybody know what kind of information you can find in each of these and what you can do under each of them. So the first one is the Edit Website tab, and you select that to customize the look, design, feel of your website. When you click that drop down, it's going to come up with 4 sub choices. What you're going to want to click on is Website Pages, and that is what's going to get you into the website editor. After Edit Website, we have your Store Designs tab. Your Store Designs tab is where you're going to be uploading all of your graphic art for your merchandise. This is where it's all going to be stored. So you can even store it via categories if you want, categorize them, and it'll give you a listing here of, what your different designs are. The next tab is the Decorated Products tab. Here, this will show you all of your currently listed and decorated products for your CyberGameway website. You can choose to list some, not list some. You can categorize them. And this is also where you come to create your merchandise. Moving down the list, our next topic is orders. This is going to show you any orders that customers have placed with you. It'll give you the status of them and show you, any commissions you've made and everything like that. After orders comes the customer section. This gives you a quick little breakdown of who your customers are, when they've registered on your account to make a purchase, their email, so that way you can market to them further through email marketing. You also have the total value of the order, how many orders this customer has placed, so that way you can kind of distinguish who some of your premier supporters are. It's a very cool feature. You can also search by name, address, etc. here at the top in the search bar. In the price settings tab, this is exactly what it sounds like. This is where you are going to then set the price for your merchandise. Now, with our software, you now have two options in terms of pricing. You can uplist it and upsell it based off of percentage or a flat fee. You can also, in this tab, look at how you want to display your price on your store and your website. So do you want the dollar sign showing? How many decimal points do you want it to look? Do you want to show USD? All of these different options you can do here. As far as your domain settings are concerned, please don't mess with any of this. Just get a hold of Imfeelnlucky or Viper, and we'll be happy to assist you, talk to you. If you have your own domain, we were working on figuring out ways to incorporate that as well. But just for now, please don't touch this. Don't do anything with this. In the SEO Tools tab, this is what's going to help with your search engine optimization and really getting the marketing and website searches pointing towards yourself. Under this tab, you'll find your keyword and metadata, your geolocation if you choose to add it, your Google Analytics integration, so that way you can get more in-depth analytics for your website, conversion tracking, how let you measure your ROI and stuff like that in terms of your videos or content. And finally, your Facebook pixel, if you want to track and see where people are coming from, if they're coming from Facebook or whatnot, this is a good place for you to integrate that as well. Next on our tour, we have the marketing and sales tools. You're going to be able to find tools and options for things such as your email marketing with MailChimp. We have a iframe setup, so how you want your products to be displayed, when people are looking at it from a third-party site, or your RSS feed setup, how you want that to look and how you want that configured. Your top 5 products and designs, you can go through and it'll show you what is your top 5, what's selling the most, what's getting the most views, all that kind of stuff. Now, the next part is for exporting newsletter addresses. So every time somebody signs up for your newsletter, it'll then list it in here, and you will then be able to use a CSV export to then export that out in case you use another type of email marketing solution. And then the last part of the marketing and sales tools is your visitor statistics. So you'll be able to see a little bit more in depth on who's visiting, how many pages they're looking at, what's your bounce rate, all of that stuff as well. Where they're coming from. Pretty cool. The next tab on our list is the designer settings. And here you're going to be able to toggle just a couple settings that pertain to allowing your customers to customize the merchandise that you've already designed and listed. So, for example, do you want to give them the ability to add additional graphics to any of the designs and merchandise that you have already up there? Do you want them to be able to put their name on, like, let's say, a back of one of your hoodies to show as a supporter? they can do that. So I would suggest, up to you guys, make the call. Yes, if you want them to be able to. No, if not. And if you don't worry about this, override default settings. The next part is for your store configuration. This pertains to, how do you want your products to look? What kind of products do you want listed? And I'll show you. So if you select store configuration and the first drop down is select blank products, this is just talking about, do you want to just sell the blank products without a design? Like, do you want to just sell a t-shirt, no design on it? Do you want to just a blank hoodie? You can toggle if you want to by clicking and selecting this checkmark box. Next is customer options. Do you want to allow, so you don't want to override these options. I would let these be, because this is really where we feel is the best setting. Don't touch this. You don't need to really mess with any of this. Also, this is for any URL redirects. I would highly suggest not touching this or messing with this either. We have notifications. So if you get you want an email notification for each time somebody signs up. So notify me when someone creates an affiliate store under my store, or you get a new order. I suggest keeping those both checkmarked, because that'll let you know. Next part is the correspondence logo. So if you want to use a logo for your own, for printing or anything like that, for your sales, go ahead and you want to upload a logo here. It also works, I think, for your email, stuff like that too. For when they get orders and stuff like that. And the final section on the menu here is the commission section. Here you'll be able to review what your commissions are from each of the affiliate stores that you've signed up, other streamers, other gaming organizations that you've brought into the program and have made sales that you're then earning a commission on. This is where you'll be able to track that information. You'll also be able to input your PayPal information here, your PayPal account, so that way CyberGameway is able to pay you out for your merchandise, for your commissions. And the next part is, this is just payments. This is just a history of any payments that have been made out to you.